Hello guys, welcome to Supreme Steno classes. Now I am going to give you a legal dictation, especially those who are preparing for MP High Court and upcoming Patna High Court vacancies. So be ready guys. 5 seconds. Law point: legality and constitutionality of allocation of coal blocks for the period 1993 to 2010. Facts: 2 PIL, one by Manohar Lal Sharma and another by Common Cause, were filed before the Supreme Court alleging that the allocation of coal blocks made during the period of 1993 to 2010 by the central government is illegal and unconstitutional. The petitioners mainly prayed for first quashing the entire allocation of coal blocks made to private companies by the central government between 1993 and 2012, and second, a court monitored investigation by the Central Bureau of Investigation under bracket CBI and Enforcement Directorate under bracket ED, or by a special investigation team under bracket SIT into the entire allocation of coal blocks by the central government made between the above period, covering all aspects. Decision: coal is king and paramount lord of industry is an old saying in the industrial world. In India, coal is the most important indigenous energy resource and remains the dominant fuel for power generation and many industrial applications. Coal can help significant economic growth, India's energy future and prosperity, and integrally dependent upon mining and using its most abundant, affordable, and dependent energy supply, which is coal. It is no exaggeration that coal is regarded by many as the black diamond, being such a significant, valuable, and important natural resource. It is alleged in these writ petitions filed in the nature of public interest litigation that there were illegality, arbitrariness, malafides, and corruption in the allocation of coal blocks by the for the period 1993 to 2010. The allocation of coal blocks through government dispensation route, however laudable the object may be, also is illegal since it is immeasurable as per the scheme of coal mines under bracket Nationalization Act 1973. No state government or public sector undertakings of the state governments are eligible for mining coal for commercial use. Since allocation of coal is permissible only to those categories under section 3 under bracket 3 and under bracket 4, the joint venture arrangement with ineligible firms is also impermissible. Equally, there is also no question of any consortium leader association in allocation. Only an undertaking satisfying the eligibility criteria referred to in section 3 under bracket 3 of the Coal Mines under bracket Nationalization Act 1973 which has a unit engaged in the production of iron and steel and generation of power, washing of coal obtained from mine or production of cement is entitled to the allocation in addition to central government, a central government company or a central government corporation. The Mines and Minerals under bracket Development and Regulation Act 1957 has been amended introducing section 11A with effect from 13 to 2012. As per the said amendment, the grant of recognition permit or prospecting license or mining lease in respect of an area containing coal or lignite can be made only through selection through auction by competitive bidding. Even among the eligible entities under section 3 under bracket 3 under bracket A under bracket 3, however, government companies, government corporations or companies or corporations which have been awarded power projects on the basis of competitive bids for tariff under bracket including ultra mega power projects have been exempted of allocation in favor of them is not meant to be through the competitive bidding process. It is not the domain of the court to evaluate the advantage of competitive bidding vis-a-vis other methods of distribution oblique disposal of natural resources. However, if the allocation of subject coal blocks is inconsistent with Article 14 of the Constitution and the procedure that has been followed in such allocation is found to be unfair, unreasonable, discriminatory, non-transparent, capricious, or suffers from favoritism or nepotism and violative of the mandate of Article 14 of the Constitution, the consequences of such unconstitutional or illegal allocation must follow. Nothing should be read in the Mines and Minerals under bracket Development and Regulation Act 1957 of the Coal Mines under bracket Nationalization Act 1973 which results in destruction of the policy, purpose and a scheme of the two acts. It is not right to suggest that by virtue of declaration under section 1A of the Coal Mines under bracket Nationalization Act 1973, the power of the state under section 10 under bracket 3 of the Mines and Minerals under bracket Development and Regulation Act 1957 has become unavailable. The allocations made both under the screening committee route and the government dispensation route are arbitrary and illegal. Accordingly, allotment of 42 out of 46 coal blocks are quashed. However, the cancellation will take effect only after 6 months, which is with effect from 31st March 2015. This period of 6 months is being given as the central government and CIL would need some time to adjust to the changed situation and move forward. The scrutiny by the CBI in respect of the allotment of 12 coal blocks out of 46 will continue and be taken to its logical conclusion. Stop. सो गाइज ये डिक्टेशन थी, होप सो आप लोग अच्छे से लिखिएगा, अच्छे से इसका ट्रांसक्राइब कीजिएगा और अपनी एरर को फाइंड आउट कीजिएगा और अपने तैयारी को हाई अप रखिएगा। और सो सॉरी गाइज, मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम जो है इपरमिजेबल वर्ड को परमिशेबल पढ़ दिया था, तो वहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग में, तो वो ध्यान दे दीजिएगा। अंडर 300 वर्ड्स के अंडर में होगा, दो जगह ये आया है, तो एक जगह मैंने बाय मिस्टेक इम्परमिजेबल को पढ़ दिया था, तो इसको कंसिडर कर लीजिएगा। सो सॉरी फॉर दैट। एंड यदि आपको हमारे डिक्टेशंस पसंद आ रहे हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए, कमेंट कीजिए। यदि आपकी कोई भी क्यूरीज है स्किल रिगार्डिंग एग्जाम्स और कोई आप सजेशन देना चाहते हैं तो थैंक यू।